Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
I'm Revetha K, member of Student Journalist Council. So, on this special occasion of Teachers' Day, we are very glad to welcome Professor Ravindra Devi Revathy, ma'am, HOD of Physics Department, and the staff in charge of ASC Club. We welcome you, ma'am, and we are pleasure to have you today. So, you have over 20 years of experience in teaching journey, right, ma'am?
Yes, 20 plus.
Yes, ma'am. So, at this moment, when you turn back, how do you feel the journey?
I feel overwhelmed in the process of teaching, sharing the knowledge with the students, and also I feel always young because in the process of teaching or in this profession, I always meet young minds. Year by year, I meet young minds, and so I feel always young, and that is the essence of this teaching profession, I think so. So I really enjoy being a teacher. I really enjoy being with the students. I really have a passion towards teaching. So that's it.
Ma'am, and the best moment do you remember in your 20?
Best moment in the sense while teaching or the feedback?
The moment which made you feel like, yes, I have done it.
There are so many, lot of moments actually. The best part of being a teacher is getting feedbacks from students. Whenever a student remembers us, okay, even after their degree, and when they are teaching, when they are working, or when they are abroad, or when they are in their profession, and at times we doesn't even know that within the students they discuss about me or the teacher. Okay, so that will be the special moment, and there are so many occasions. But I do remember two students. One, Mr. Rajkumar. He's a student from ECE. When I was working in GCT Coimbatore, and he's a really outstanding student. Okay, so I was his mentor during during the days in Tirunelveli. Now he is part of he has actually cleared civil service, and now he is in Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation. I think he is a secretary. He is in that position, and the best part is one of the students from GCE Bargo. They met Rajkumar, and they were discussing about me in that point. ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறம் அவங்க என்கிட்ட வந்து பேசும்போது நாங்கள் 2 பேரும் ரேவதி மேம் பற்றி பேசணும் அப்படின்னு அவனும் ஃபோன் பண்ணி சொன்னான், அந்த பையங்களும் ஃபோன் பண்ணி சொன்னாங்க. ஸோ தட் இஸ் த ஃபீட்பேக். ஸோ நம்ம when we are in a profession, the feedback that we receive from the students, that is the best part, our best moment. அது ஒன்று இருக்குது. And recently a student from mechanical department, GCTல, Rahul, his name is Rahul. அவனுக்கு ஃபிசிக்ஸ்னால் ரொம்ப பேஷன். ஃபுல் அந்த ரிசர்ச் லேபில் தான் மோஸ்ட்லி ஹி வாண்டட் டு ஸ்பெண்ட் ஹிஸ் டைம். பட் ஹி வாஸ் பிளேஸ்ட் இன் ராபர்ட் பாஷ். ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு ஹி டிட் இஸ் ஹி பாஸ்ட் இஸ் GRE and he did his masters in Germany. ஜெர்மனி போகும்போது வந்து I gave some reference to him. ஸோ அவன் அங்கே போயிட்டு என்னோட ஃப்ரெண்டை மீட் பண்ண சொல்லியிருந்தேன். ஸோ அவங்கள பார்த்துக்கிட்டாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் அங்கே போயும் எனக்கு கால் பண்ணாப்புல. அண்ட் சடன்லி அவன் முடிச்சிட்டான். அதுக்கப்புறம் கான்டாக்ட் இல்லை. அண்ட் தென் சடன்லி ஒரு 2 months பிஃபோர் ஹி கேம் அகைன் டு GCT. அப்போ வந்து நேராக என்னோட ரூமுக்கு தான் வந்தாப்புல. கிளாஸ் இருக்குன்னு சொன்னேன், நான் இங்கே வெயிட் பண்ணுறேன் மேம், நீங்கள் போயிட்டு வாங்கன்னு சொன்னார். ஸோ கிளாஸ் போயிட்டு வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் என்ன விஷயம்னு சொன்னப்போ, நான் என்னோட மாஸ்டர்ஸ் முடிச்சிட்டேன், பட் ஐ எம் டூயிங் மை PhD in மேக்ஸ்ன்னு சொன்னார். ஐ வாஸ் ரியலி எனக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப ஆச்சரியமாக இருந்துச்சு. சொன்னால் நீங்கள் பிஜி மாஸ்டர்ஸ் வந்து உங்கள் கோரில் நீங்கள் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க, why do you go for மேக்ஸ் அப்படின்னப்போ, when I went abroad and when I was doing my masters, I felt that the base for engineering is maths and physics, and I felt like I have to do PhD in maths. அவனுக்கு ஃபிசிக்ஸ் ஆக்சுவலி ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும், பட் மேக்ஸில் I felt I was weak, and so I need to do PhD in மேக்ஸ்ன்னு சொன்னப்போ ஐ வாஸ் ரியலி ஹாப்பி. அட்லீஸ்ட் நம்ம பாடம் எடுக்கும் போது ஏதாவது 1-2 பேர் they will be getting enlightened, right? So when they give us the feedback, it really gives the best moment. So I have felt so many moments, but இப்போதைக்கு இது ரெண்டும் It's really a very good thing to be remembered.
Yes, ma'am. Of course, you have inspired many, including me. Since you talked about physics and mathematics, I wanted to ask you one thing. Recently, Elon Musk, he recommended the students to study physics and mathematics. What's your comment on that? As a physics.
Basically, the concepts of physics and maths are being applied, and that is called as engineering. This is a known fact. Even though it is a known fact, most of the what to say policies or most of the academic curricula, basic sciences are being ignored. Okay, and that makes the students perform lesser. I mean, it's my opinion. When you are very strong in your basics, you can build a lot. Okay, even if you are a computer science student, and even if you are very good at your programming, you need to know about quantum computing. You need to know about the basics of electronics. Okay, then only you can build your career in a better way. So similar to that, maths is much more important. So each and everything will be connected to mathematics. All the things that is happening in our life, okay, everything is connected to equations, and that we are really unfamiliar with. And the concepts of maths and physics play in our daily life, that we can correlate with the equations and the physical expressions, which gives a much more meaning to science, and that will be applied in your engineering. I'm very strong in that. And yeah, Elon Musk, as he said, it's really a fact to be accepted, and but I don't know what policy is being taken among the curriculum developers. Okay, so according to me, basic sciences are must, and that gives a stronger view to apply concepts of science towards engineering.
In this current generation, what changes do you observe in the mindset of the students?
Lot.
And in what way do you observe? Is that can be taken in a positive way or in a negative way?
Both the ways. Both the ways. I can see both the positive and negative aspects of the students compared to since I am in this profession for more than 20 years. I can see both the positive and negative. Nowadays students are very shrewd. Nowadays students are very smart. We can easily poise the word like smart, shrewd, and what to say, much more than that. Okay, and they are finding very easiest way or shortcuts to achieve things. So we have to appreciate. Thereby, that is the positive aspect. But the negative aspect is the reluctance of learning. So reluctance in the sense, say in order to learn things, we need to know more about things which are happening around us. Without knowing what's happening around us, you cannot learn. But they would like to be in a position, or they would like to reach heights, but the hard work and the efforts to put on, okay, and that's becoming lesser, and that is the main aspect.
How much freedom do you think the educators have today?
Educators, they have a lot. They have freedom. They don't. They are not restricted in teaching, or the ways of teaching to be implemented to the students, or knowledge sharing, anything else. What I wanted to implement can be implemented. Only to the students that has been ordered by the the curriculum or the restricted zone, right? But if it comes beyond that limit, while designing the syllabus or while designing the curricula or anything, it is restricted. It is always restricted. So what is designed should be taught. And apart from that, even if the teacher is interested, we can do things that is highly personal, and it is the personal interest of the staff member or the teacher to get involved. But most of the teaching community are thinking, or maybe they will be thinking that the given task should be completed. Okay. Other than that, it is the personal interest of the staff member or the teaching community to inculcate themselves with the other tasks or other activities.
So if you have the if you have the power to change the curriculum, if you become part of the policy making committee, what changes would you bring to the existing education system?
Actually, this is a hypothetical question, but I would like to answer it because if I am a part of the thing, I have a vision like this. If this is going to be an engineering college, this engineering college should not contain this much of disciplines. It should be, if this is Government College of Technology Coimbatore, it should be only for one subject, say computer science. Only one computer science BE, say undergraduate course, a PG course, and research should go on, and it should be having tie-ups with all the companies nearby or all the companies which are abroad, and it should be only for one domain. One college for one domain. If there are 10 colleges, and those 10 colleges should have different domain. One college should not contain all the disciplines. If it is so, I think it will excel. Because if I'm going to consider, see, it's not only about engineering, but particularly since I'm working in engineering college, I feel like so if this domain, if this college is only for this domain, all the people who are coming will be more and more interested towards that field, and we can even have more concentration over each and every student who's completing the degree. So I feel one college, one domain. I'll try to implement if I am a part of this policy making decisions.
That would be great, ma'am. As a teacher, you can connect with the students a lot. What do you think students' misconception at present? General misconception among the students?
About academics? Or
yes, ma'am, about academics as well as towards their career.
Yeah.
What common misconception they have?
They do think that a minimum effort is enough for passing. Just pass is enough. Okay, they do not want to excel. They misconstrue that it is enough if we pass, if we have a pass mark, and it is enough that we get a placement. Okay, so they are having a limited option. They don't have a vast idea. They are having a limited option. Attendance minimum percentage. Required minimum percentage of attendance. That is their main criteria. And passing, I mean minimum pass. That is the second criteria. And getting a placement. In which company or and what is my area of interest? All these things are missing, and they don't have. They feel like they should be very comfortable enough, and everything should come to their plate. Okay, in a buffet system, nothing will come into our plate, right? We have to go and we have to take it. We should go, then only we can eat it. The plates, all the eatables will not come to a plate in a buffet system. But people think that everything should come to them easily, and sitting at a place, everything should come. That is the misconception. And the world is full of competition. They have to run. They have to do a lot of work, or they have to put their efforts to come, and that is missing.
Now we come to your journey. So you are also the staff in charge of Administrative Aspirants Council. Yeah. So many doesn't know how you started off that responsibility. So how do you balance it with your other teaching duties?
Actually, I think this is not my cup of tea. I mean, becoming a civil servant, all these things is not my cup of tea. And becoming a teacher is also my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. I wanted to go for research, but it turned out okay. But after coming to this profession, I was connected with the students, and in Tirunelveli, I was connected to the students in Finance Association. Okay, and after coming here, I was connected to students with this association, say Administration Aspirants Council, and one of the student initiated this. Okay, and he thought that I would be a better choice for motivating the children, because as far as all other clubs are considered, it is the staff in charge will be there, okay, students like you will be there, your staff members will be guiding you. Okay, because you will be having the skills. But the only difference in this is we can guide or we can even mentor students. But motivating students are very important in this council. So that student Ramakrishnan, I think so, 2020 or 99, I don't know, I forgot it. So he initiated this. He was preparing for civil service, and so he needed some library like arrangements. And so he thought like, okay, we can start a club, and he approached me, Madam, can we do a council like this? Will you be there for us? I told, okay, fine, I'll be there for you and all the students who are interested in doing this. Because nowadays engineering doesn't mean only for, producing engineers only for industries. It is also a very needed thing for engineers to be in administration. I made a point like, okay, now it's the time to make, to produce leaders, not in politics, but in policy decisions. So even if I'm not directly involved in taking policy decisions, we can produce students so that they can make policy decisions. So I was very happy when the student approached, and I literally accepted, and we started that wing, and it's now going smoothly. I think it will go to a greater heights, even if I'm not here.
So when it comes to motivation, if you find a student who is not fitting to the traditional education system, how you will help that student to come up and help he or she to find their goal and to proceed forward?
The main thing is, I feel like there should be a rapport between a student and a teacher, and a student shouldn't have any fear of approaching a staff member. So if a student approaches me, I feel happy, first of all. So we have to talk to him. I will do the thing, like first we'll have a talk, and I will find the weakness of the student, where he has to concentrate, and some points to be motivated even beyond academics. Many of the students, they are very good in academics. Those who are coming to GCT are students with very high cutoff and all a creamy layer of students. So no need for them to have advice to do their academic performance, because people are really good. Students are really good at GCT. Only thing which is needed is when they enter into the college system, or when they are entering into the higher education, they feel not motivated. Okay, when you are in schooling, any of the teacher will be there for you, but here it is not the case. You, the individual, has to decide what you have to be, and what is your skill. All these things you have to find it, right? So some of the students will have their own values and all those things, so they will be excelling. Other students, most of the students, taking the social economic backgrounds of the students, it is very, very important, and the exposure that is being provided plays a very important role for the upcoming of a student. So what really I will do is, I will talk with the student. I will talk apart from academics. I will talk about the background of the students, and I will give more examples of the students who have excelled in socially weak categories and economically weak categories, and maybe medium of instruction. Tamil medium students, they also will struggle. Okay, so we have to give more of examples, and so that if we have a one-on-one talk with the students, they'll feel, oh, somebody is there for you. We can connect with the staff members, so that they will motivate us. So that point, I think it will be a great thing for the students, approachability, and that's what I'm doing.
On Teachers' Day, every student will remember their teacher. So on this day, whom do you remember?
I remember my quantum physics professor, Professor Dr. K. Gnanasekharan from MSc. He is such a brilliant and knowledgeable person, but his knowledge will be never shown. So whenever he is taking classes, we'll be astonished to see him, how this man is doing such a great delivering his lectures, everything. So he is my inspiration. But again, I'm saying teaching was not my passion. But after coming into this profession, I really feel very happy because I replicate my role model, Dr. K. Gnanasekara.
Ma'am, one final question. The best thing of being a teacher?
Best thing of being a teacher, most of the people will say this is a noble profession, not only by words. I feel like I don't create any karma in my profession because most of the professions are dealing with the public or underground activities. Here it's not so. So I feel like I'm privileged to be in this profession, and I feel really great to be a professor.
That's all, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you for your time, ma'am.
Thank you.
And
Thank
for
you so
being
much.
jovial and answering all the questions.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Happy Teachers Day.
Thank you so much. Thank you, SJC members.
Thank you so much, ma'am.